Positioning of the sun, everybody. The name is Bufang, and welcome back to another episode of the Hunger Games Simulator. In the last episode, we did Disney Princes, and this time, no one suggested this episode, but we're doing Big Bang Theory. The sitcom that you apparently love or hate. I don't love this show, but I don't particularly hate this show, although I do really like its spin-offs. And if I ever get to doing the spin-offs, I guess I gotta do this one first. And, this is also the sitcom I think of when I hear the word sitcom. So yeah, let's get into it. Bad representation of autism. Married. You're not a representation of autism. You're just a nerd. Married. A pervert. Married. Shy to confident. Shy to shy. Mother of him. Mother of him. Sister of him. Mother to him. Father to her. Father to her. Rival to him, don't know, was on Star Trek, discount Bill Nye, ex of her, rival to him, assistant to him, I think, don't know. Anyways, I haven't seen every episode of the show, but from what little I did see, Penny did end up being my favorite character, because I don't like this guy, so thank you for putting him in his place. And Raj is home to the few jokes that I find funny. If by few, I mean two, but still, he made me the most giggle, I guess. I haven't watched all the show, so I can't give a full opinion, but from what I did see, it's alright, I guess. Anyways, so Penny and Raj is who I'm rooting for. So tribute sound on the podium is the horn sounds. Bernadette runs away. Leslie grabs a backpack and retreats. Mary breaks Amy's nose for a basket of bread. Janine and Professor Proton run away. Will and Stewart fight for a bag. Stewart strangles Will with the straps and runs. Pathetic comic book nerd Stewart takes on celebrity superstar Will Wheaton. Okay, then. I can't imagine you would have the balls to do that. Zach, Dave, Penny, and Leonard run away. Bert, Wyatt, and Alex work together to get as many supplies as possible. Sheldon and Priya run away. Emily takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Debbie and Beverly run away. Mike grabs a jar of fishing bait while Raj gets the fishing gear. Howard stays at the cornucopia for resources, and Kripke takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Dave searches for a water source. Priya tends to Leonard's wounds. Bernadette and Bert split search resources. Emily runs away from Beverly. Mary overhears Wyatt and Penny talking in the distance. Mike sees the smoke in the distance but decides not to investigate. Stewart constructs a shack. Howard goes hunting for other tributes. Kripke receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Amy explores the arena. Janine sprains her ankle running away from Professor Proton. Zach, Alex, Debbie, and Sheldon raid Raj's camp while he's hunting. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance, and it's Will Wheaton from District 9. No one killed him, so everyone's still a pacifist. But we do go from 24 survivors to 23. Kripke and Stewart huddle for warmth. Professor Proton loses sight of where he is. Debbie sets up camp for the night. Priya and Leslie sleep in shifts. Bernadette's woken by nightmares. Dave screams for help. Raj loses sight of where he is. Amy, Bert, Penny, and Mary tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Howard tries to sing himself to sleep. Emily goes to sleep. Leonard poisons Sheldon's drink. He drinks it and dies. Leonard has been waiting to do that. You cannot tell me otherwise. Wyatt defeats Janine in a fight but spares her life. Beverly begs for Mike to kill her. He refuses, keeping Beverly alive. Alex receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor, and Zach climbs a tree to rest. Day 2. Mary and Zach hunt for their tributes. Emily chases Beverly. Wyatt forces Bernadette to kill Dave or Howard. She decides to kill Dave. Well, yeah, don't kill your own mans. Leonard fishes. Penny and Kripke split a search for resources. Bert makes a slingshot. Stewart constructs a shack. Debbie also constructs a shack. Amy forces Janine to kill Mike or Professor Proton. She decides to kill Mike. Fair enough. Leslie begs for Alex to kill her. She refuses, keeping Leslie alive. Raj stabs Priya with a tree branch. Isn't she your sister? Okay. Carnivorous squirrels are attacking the arena. Bert in agony kills Alex so she does not have to be attacked by squirrels. Amy uses the squirrels to her advantage, shoving Raj into them. Makes sense. Zach and Bernadette survive. Emily uses the squirrels to her advantage, shoving Janine into them. Professor Proton and Leslie survive. Kripke tries to kill as many squirrels as he can, but there are just too many. The squirrels separate and kill Stuart and Mary. Debbie survives. Howard uses the squirrels to his advantage, shoving Leonard into them. Wyatt, Beverly, and Penny survive. 11 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Sheldon from District 1, Dave from District 2, Mike from District 7, Priya from District 6, Alex from District 11, Raj from District 4, Janine from District 12, Kripke from District 10, Stuart from District 4, Mary from District 5, and Leonard from District 2. Okay. That is half the cast dead. Districts 4 and 12 are completely out. Half of the cast is dead, so we go from 23 survivors to 12. Please don't let this be a repeat of the last recording attempt. This isn't the first time I tried to record this, but the first time I tried to record it, 14 people died round 1. And considering the response to the Blue Characters Hunger Games video, I'm not exactly willing to... I'm willing to put a slowdown. So please go through this slowly. Leslie fends Penny, Emily, and Wyatt away from a fire. Amy tends to Professor Proton's wounds. Debbie begs for Zach to kill her. He refuses, keeping Debbie alive. Beverly and Bernadette tell stories about themselves to each other. Howard pushes Bert off a cliff during a knife fight. Zach hunts for other tributes. Bernadette defeats Wyatt in a fight but spares his life. Howard goes hunting. Professor Proton explores the arena. Emily diverts Amy's attention and runs away. Debbie defeats Leslie in a fight but spares her life. Penny defeats Beverly in a fight but spares her life. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance, and it's Bert from District 11. So Districts 4, 11, and 12 are completely out, and we go from 12 survivors to 11. Okay. So far, so good. I can take it. We're going. Emily convinces Leslie to snuggle with her. Amy tries to sing herself to sleep. Professor Proton sets up camp for the night. Penny attempts to climb a tree but falls on Zach, killing them both. Debbie and Beverly hold hands. Howard and Bernadette talk about themselves to each other. Talk about the chief still alive. The feast has happened. Emily decapitates Beverly with a sword, as everyone else decided not to go. Howard is the last remaining member of the main cast. Well, okay, no, Amy and Bernadette are there, but he's the last male, so, somewhat. Emily defeats Professor Proton in a fight but spares his life. Wyatt defeats Amy in a fight but spares her life. Debbie stalks Leslie. Howard and Bernadette hunt for other tributes. A volcano erupts at the center of the arena. Debbie dips her weapon in lava and kills Amy with it. Bernadette and Leslie survive. Emily is pushed, buried in ash. Howard pushes Wyatt into the lava, and Professor Proton survives. Jeebus, this is almost going worse than the Blue Characters Hunger Games. I just don't have a partner to react with me to increase the video timer. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Penny from District 2, Zach from District 10, Beverly from District 5, Amy from District 1, Emily from District 8, and Wyatt from District 7. Districts 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11, and 12 are completely out, as we are down to the final 5 survivors. From 11 to 5. Bernadette begs for Leslie to kill her. She refuses, keeping Bernadette alive. Professor Proton and Debbie tell stories about themselves to each other. Howard questions his sanity. Bernadette stalks Professor Proton. Debbie searches for firewood. Howard discovers a river. Leslie collects fruit from a tree. No cannon shots. Debbie loses sight of where he is. Howard attempts to start fire but is unsuccessful, fitting for his character. Bernadette, Leslie, and Professor Proton sleep in shifts. Bernadette travels to higher ground. Debbie begs for Leslie to kill her. She refuses, keeping Debbie alive. Howard constructs a shack, and Professor Proton makes a slingshot. No cannon shots. Professor Proton attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Leslie stays awake all night. Bernadette dies from thirst. Debbie falls into a pit and dies. Howard tries to sing himself to sleep. Howard constructs a shack. Professor Proton defeats Leslie in a fight, but spares her life. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Bernadette from District 3 and Debbie from District 6. So, Districts 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, and 12 are completely out as we go from our top 5 survivors to our top 3. Howard is awoken by nightmares. Leslie screams for help. Professor Proton starts a fire. Also, wow, my prediction was right earlier. Howard is the last remaining member of the main cast. Professor Proton repeatedly stabs Howard to death with sighs, and Leslie accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. So 2 more cannon shots can be heard in the distance, Howard from District 3 and Leslie from District 8, meaning the winner is Professor Proton from District 9. I can't spell. Anyways, let's review the placements. In 24th, Will Wheaton. In 23rd, Sheldon Cooper. In 22nd, Dave Gibbs. In 21st, Mike Rotanowski. In 20th, Priya Kutherpally. In 19th, Alex Jensen. In 18th, with 1 kill, Rajesh Kutherpally. In 17th, Janine Davis. In 16th, Barry Kripke. In 15th, with 1 kill, Stuart Bloom. In 14th, Mary Cooper. In 13th, with 1 kill, Leonard Hofstetter. In 12th, with a kill, Bert Kibler. In 11th, Penelope Hofstetter, aka Penny. In 10th, Zach Johnson. In 9th, Beverly Hofstetter. In 8th, with 1 kill, Amy Farrah Fowler. In 7th, with 2 kills, Emily Sweeney. In 6th, Wyatt Teller. In 5th, with 1 kill, Bernadette Wallowitz. In 4th, with 1 kill, Debbie Malvina Wallowitz. In 3rd, with 3 kills, the highest ranking Wallowitz and the highest of the main cast, Howard Wallowitz. In 2nd, Leslie Winkle, who is our highest going pacifist, and the winner with 1 kill to his name is Professor Proton. I will accept the length. District placements in 12th 12, in 11th 4, in 10th 11, in 9th 2, in 8th 10, in 7th 5, in 6th 1, in 5th 7, in 4th 6, in 3rd 3, in 2nd 8, and in 1st 9. There you have it. That will conclude it for the Hunger Games Simulator of Big Bang. No one suggested this one, but if you want to suggest one, just put it down in a comment and wait a long time. And the next episode will... What was it? It's Squid Games. The next episode of the series will be Squid Games, so stay tuned for that. But until that time happens, the name is Blue Fang, and I bid you all a good west positioning of the sun, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.